what's more fun than this? Probably making a time machine out of your Xbox.
Why? So we can see our duplicates?
What's up?
What the fuck?
We're here today at Brandon Theaters watching Project Almanac. To see last week's review, go ahead and click that logo down here at the bottom. So Project Almanac, it's a time travel movie, circuit board from your Xbox with a bunch of car batteries and all kinds of scientific gizmos condensed into a backpack. We can time travel. Start going one day and then a couple days, and then a few weeks, and then a few months, and before long, we're going years. The movie didn't have bad pacing. I mean, I actually enjoyed the concept of them finding the blueprints and then they're building it and trial runs. To me, that was fun to watch. It was enjoyable to see what was working, what wasn't, and like, dude, these batteries are big, but we need a bigger battery, and they get a bigger battery. It's like, dude, but we need this. That part was fun. The problem when I had this movie, the preview made it seem like they were going back all the time. Like they were going back a lot. Because of that, then the ripple effect starts screwing up with the future. They did go back in time, and there's like, oh, we're gonna go back in time today, and then we're cool. Hey, we're gonna go back and fix this. Cool. They're kind of coasting, like they're happy, they're fine. Then one of them's like, oh no, like I totally messed this up. I should go back and fix that in his own selfish greed. And then the movie was like building up to like this really dramatic thing, and then it kind of just fizzled. It's like a bottle rocket. The ending though, if you are a person for absolute beginning, middle, end, the ending's different. The ending's, it's unique. It's a unique ending. The thing with time travel though, it's very hard to predict it. There's all kinds of theories like Back to the Future, Hot Tub Time Machine, even Red vs. Blue. They have their own ideas of how time travel works. The shaky cam wasn't bad. Usually these shaky cam movies, I mean, they're like all over the place and you're kind of like, hold on, just wait, my nachos. Okay. I mean, the camera did do that, but it was, you know, like the paranormal. It wasn't bad. I feel they're finally getting the niche for the found footage thing. They're kind of making it more, giving you what you want to see. I'm going to give the movie a solid 6.5 out of 10. I wanted more when the preview built it up, like they really messed up the future. Like what they were doing, these little, you know, things like the butterfly effect was having big consequences. I wanted more of that. I didn't get that. I did like the building of the time machine, the finding the blueprints. The acting was so-so. It was average. Nothing special to write home about. Could they make another one? Absolutely. Will they? Don't know. Depends how this one does. Let's see what the other time jumpers had to say. Let's check that out.
I'm going to start with the bad. There was more good for me than there was bad, but I'm going to start with the bad because it was blaring. Why are they still making found footage movies? The concept of the shaky cam and the running around with it, it makes me want to hurl. There were multiple times in the movie where I had to look down, or I had to look away. I just got motion sick, and I don't understand the concept. I assume it's so that you feel like you're more connected to the people because you're seeing it the way they see it.
Yeah.
But that's what the point of movies, and that's the point of framing your shot and setting up scenes, and so you do feel like you're there, and you do feel like you're part of them. You don't need to have this shaky GoPro footage to feel like you were part of the group. Aside from that, the only other complaint I had was kind of minor, but there are certain times in the movie, characters do things I don't think they would have done. Based off of how they established the character, and based off of how you've seen them do certain things before, they take actions that you're like, I don't think that person would have done that. With that being said, I did really enjoy the movie. That whole group of friends they created worked really well. I believed that they really did have that chemistry, and that's really important in this movie. You have to believe that group of friends is close-knit, and they are what they present them to be. Also, some of the things that goes wrong in the movie, because obviously something goes wrong or there'd be no movie, the motivation behind it was real. That specific moment, they would have made that decision.
Of course.
So, and that's important. If that wouldn't have worked, the whole thing would have fell apart. I think that overall, it was a fun ride. You're kind of wanting to know what happens next, and
seriously, when it comes to found footage movies, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is kind of cool just for a little bit. But then I get to the point where I'm just like, stop. It's not necessary to have the whole entire movie be found footage. It gives people headaches. It makes them feel queasy. I felt a little sick at certain times. Like, I don't want to go to a movie and feel sick. The story was time travel, so you have to pay closer attention to it to follow it. This movie just was frustrating for me to watch because of how shaky the camera was and how things weren't coming together the way that they should, and you have people who the characters just, I don't feel like worked very well together. I don't. That was my own personal opinion. You have the one character who's being selfish and overindulgent with this newfound power that he has because he thinks he's a god, and it's like, you're not a god. Just get over yourself, and you should have stuck to the rules that you created. I think that I just have a negative opinion of this movie because it is a found footage movie, and I don't have really anything positive to say about it.
I really liked the movie. It was an interesting twist on time travel and what would happen and what wouldn't. I especially like that they took kind of concepts that everybody would think, oh, if I could go back in time, what would I do? Money, fame, all, you know, go back in time, change things that happened.
Women.
And I like how they twisted a little bit of that. I really like the actual way how you felt for these characters. I mean, you felt like you were right there with them. I know the shakiness of the camera. I know everyone was a little about it. I guess I haven't seen a lot of these found footage ones, so I was kind of like intrigued by it. It did suck at some points, but I do like that I actually felt right there with them. And I actually, you know, were cringing at some of these points because I felt like I was like, oh, making these decisions myself. The fact of the time travel and the fact that it was a group thing and that the one veered off and everything started going weird from there, I really think that was a really good point in the movie. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. I liked it. I would see it again. I want to see it again so I can kind of get more into the movie and actually watch it full on, not just be sitting there kind of like, oh, kind of confused in a way. Now that I've seen it, I want to get those bits and pieces I missed.
Maybe I would give it lower, maybe 4, because I wouldn't want to watch it again. I really like time travel things, which I do, I really do. But when it comes to this, it was a frustrating movie for me. It wasn't a fun movie for me.
I give it an 8. I actually would have given it a higher score if it was not that shaky cam found footage concept. I think it would have been a better movie altogether. I think it would have been more cinematic and it would have been more like a modern day big blockbuster release.
Yeah.
I think them giving it that took away a little bit of credibility from it and almost made it feel younger, like younger audience wise.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like this video, favorite it, share it, like us on Facebook. What is your favorite time travel movie, show, theory, song, book? Throw that down there. I'm gonna go old school, Back to the Future. I love that one. Best time travel movie out there. Can't go wrong. Although, we're all supposed to have hoverboards right now. A little odd. And as always, we'll let you know before you go at Brendan Theaters.
I hate found footage. Found footage is stupid.
You're telling me you would look at the controller for Angry Birds? All gaming credibility out the window.
I want to look at my controller.
No, it's okay. Yeah, be completely unrealistic. It's fine.
No, this is what's unrealistic when I watch movies and shows. Like,
Yeah.
going like this. It's like, nobody plays games like that.
Or on the
That's
screen is
bullshit.
Mario and they've got an Xbox controller.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I love that.
I won't look at the controller this time. I'm sorry.
And then let go, and the bird will fly. Whee! All right, let's keep going. This is take 3,
Those 4.
That's 4.
or 4, whatever. You're the one that usually corrects me. Remember in the little number column? Take 10. 10. Because Crone is such an awesome director. Thumbs up to you, Crone.
The Michael.
That's how you say it.